I have a feeling that most of you who clicked on this video that you're not only looking to find someone you share interests with, but also who shares similar financial goals as you. I'm not confident that you would settle for someone who had fine dining tastes while you are on a ramen noodle budget or vice versa. I know that for me, I value budgeting and frugality, and this was a very important quality I was looking for when dating. Since I was 8, I always planned out my future a decade in advance, and a large part of that includes saving, budgeting, investing the maximum so that I can be financially free by my 30s. So I'm gonna share a little bit about my journey in dating and what I was looking for in a partner, as well as 8 frugal date ideas that won't make you look cheap, but also won't break the bank. So first, I wanna share a few seconds on my journey to meeting my wife and what I was looking for in a partner. I was actually most impressed by her accepting a second date after our first date was a picnic at a park. Hey, it took the pressure off knowing that I landed a second date with the most beautiful girl I've seen without a fancy dinner or spending an arm and a leg. Our second date was a defining moment in our new relationship, and guess what? We rented a tandem bike for $20, walked on the beach, and got beers for happy hour. Throughout our relationship, even until now, we cook 95% of our meals at home, and not only have we saved thousands of dollars over 2 years, but we've become way better in the kitchen. Now, my belief is that you should never begin dating with expensive dinners, fancy wines, or anything that makes you feel uncomfortable financially. It's my philosophy that you should never bait someone with money or use money as a means of attraction. Hey, money comes and goes, and a relationship started with expectations of lavishness simply isn't the foundation you want to have. Over the years, some of my most memorable dates have been thrifty while not making me look cheap, or at least that's what my wife says. So without further ado, let's jump into number 8. Grab your best beach blanket and go outside, because a picnic in the park, or if you're fortunate, your neighborhood beach, is one of the most romantic but economical date evenings. I kicked off my relationship with my wife with a picnic, so who's to say you can't either? Actually, not only is this an economical date idea, but it also is highly recommended by several of my female friends. It's intimate but comfortable and easygoing, and you'll return to it repeatedly. Bring a small speaker to create the scene with your favorite music, a cooler or picnic basket with your favorite foods. Hey, wine and cheese, anyone? And just snuggle up while the sun sets and just enjoy the process of meeting a total stranger. Now at number 7, you'll want to bring out your inner Ben Stiller, because we're hosting a night at the museum, minus the Egyptian curse, of course. Local museum visits are often affordable, a terrific way to explore art and culture in your area, and may give you an inside peek at what motivates your significant other. You'll have a really good time whether you go to an art, science, history, or technology museum. You get extra points if you discover a museum that offers drinks after hours. At number 6, we're gonna bring out the inner chef in you, whether or not you've been cooking your whole life or an expert in pouring cereal. Cooking together at home is an age-old story and one of the most simple slept-on dates of all time. While we like sometimes substituting homemade meals for a lavish dinner, we also enjoy the simple pleasures of cooking with your own person at home. Hey, pour yourself a bottle of wine, preheat your oven, and prepare for a simple meets romantic date that will provide leftovers for tomorrow, whether you push yourself to attempt a new dish, duplicate one of your restaurant favorites, or just cook a dinner that you and your spouse have down to a science. Some of my wife and I's signature recipes are the most insane banana bread, banana macadamia pancakes, instant pot ribs, and a few others that I'll spare you from so you don't get too hungry. Speaking of which, I'm getting kind of hungry myself. Coming in at number 5, I highly suggest to take a hike. It is usually a fantastic option after getting to know the person you're dating. My notion of a good time is walking, chatting, and flirting amid the chirping crickets and crunching leaves under our feet, and the greatest part, it is completely free. Get out of your routine, get lost in the discussion, and enjoy the views. This popular date idea will probably have you writing about it in your diary as soon as you get home. Number 4 is a personal favorite and something we do every month, and this is a catch: a $5 movie on Movie Tuesdays at our local Look cinemas. If any of you are in the Los Angeles area, they have a location in Glendale and Monrovia. But there are plenty of these deals where on a certain day of the week, prices will be heavily discounted. Hey, there's no shame in a matinee ticket either. If the opportunity arises, this is a great date number 2 through 5 if you wanted to take that next step by holding hands, cuddling, or hey, even a kiss. I'm just saying. Coming in at number 3 is taking a class together. Whether you choose an in-person, more formal course or a virtual, less formal course, learning something new together, such as cooking, painting, tennis, rock climbing, pottery, etc., is always a terrific bonding experience that will live in your memory forever. I really enjoy the notion of trying something new, since it either A, leads to the adoption of a new skill or hobby, or B, it ends up being something you and your spouse can laugh about for the rest of your lives. One of our many love languages is witty, competitive banter, so it's no wonder we like a nice game night with with our significant other. We find something about friendly bets and a little trash talk to be playfully sexy, so hosting a game night is near the top of my budget date night list. Keep it simple with a deck of cards or strap in for a two-person strategy game that will keep you occupied all evening. Now, before we get to my top suggestion, please do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This helps me on the one hand to pump out more content like this to you, but more importantly, I know my channel will bring value to you, whether you're interested in becoming financially free, learning how to budget, or want to learn how to invest. Hey, and while you're at it, don't forget to add me on my TikTok and Instagram at isaaclee.rn. Anyways, my number one date idea is sure to be your next favorite date idea, and that is going on a shopping run. But this one has rules to it. The rules are straightforward, and the prize is substantial. Grab a shopping cart, make a budget, split up for a specific length of time, and go to the checkout separately. The objective of the scavenger hunt is to find goods that you believe your spouse will like. Get things like a favorite beverage, food, pins of their favorite color, or something they've been craving recently for starters. When you arrive home, you'll deliver each type of present one by one, and let me tell you, it's adorable, considerate, and a must-do. Now, my wife and I did this once at Target, and it was one of the most enjoyable and thoughtful date evenings I've had in a really long time. Hey, and as an added bonus, if giving or receiving presents is you or your partner's love language, this one has your names all over it. So that's it for this video today. I hope you like all these ideas. Try some ideas next weekend, invite your partner for a movie or dinner date, play games, and let us know which idea worked best for you down in the comments. Anyways, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.